Phi Theta Kappas, how many apps do you use daily? The national average is 9 apps a day and 30 in a month. According to Amit Manchada of Net Solutions, by the year 2020, mobile apps are expected to generate $188.9 billion as global revenue. Now take a moment, look at the person sitting next to you. Your friends, chapter members, what if they weren't here? Of the 148 of us, 2 will commit suicide, and 16 will attempt to commit suicide. As technology continues to evolve, a new trend has begun to affect physicians, psychologists, and therapists. The use of telemental health or mental health apps to assist their patients. These apps allow psychologists and therapists to assess and acknowledge what some needs. Currently 65% of rural counties in the United States have little to no psychiatric services. Hospitals, county mental health departments are already relying on video chats. But these may not always be efficient. Mobile mental health is the digital evolution of the decade in a science that's already changing rapidly. Using these apps, users can remind themselves throughout the day ongoing goals, motivations, and be rewarded when they achieve goals. However, this will mean that psychologists and therapists need to learn to use these. Chances are you are apt to know someone who can benefit from these. If you do, make sure you tell them about these apps. They can save lives.
Thank you, Myles. My question to you is a multiple choice hypothetical scenario. You are an RO and it is a few days before hallmarks are due. Your help has been requested from 3 individuals, but you only have enough time to help one since you have a big exam on the due date. Do you A, help your fellow RO, B, help your core chapter, C, help your own chapter beyond your expected duties, or D, help no one and instead focus on studying extra hard for your tests? Select one and explain why.
I don't think you can select one in that situation, to be quite honest with you. First, it is very important to keep your grades up. However, second, as an RO, you are expected to make sure your chapters are doing great. So next, it would be important to be with your own chapter and help them. Finally, check in with your fellow ROs and make sure everything's going well.
Reflecting about our own personal strengths and also ways to more fully become the person we'd like to be is important. What one aspect of your character do you wish you could strengthen, and why is this important to you?
Oh, well, if it's not obvious, the most important aspect of my character I wish I could strengthen is my speech giving, and I think this would be a perfect opportunity for me to do so.
Can you tell us about a time you were working as part of a team and things were not going so well within the team? What did you do to turn things around?
2018-2019 was a very interesting time for AOO. We had a bit of a officer issue, and it was important to maintain our work. So I stepped up as best as I could when officers couldn't be there or wouldn't be there, and we made it through with flying colors.
Myles, I have 2 questions. The first is, given the honors study topic of transformations, if you are elected, what transformation do you want to make on the region during your time as an RO?
Major transformation I would like to make with the region as an RO would be our acceptance rates. I would like to get the entire region up to 25%, if not 30% by the end of the year.
The second question, if education and salary didn't matter, what job would you have?
Interestingly enough, I've had kind of a revelation about what I want to do. So when I started at mid, I had the intention of transferring and pursuing a clinical psychology degree. Because of mid and PTK, I am now going to do the same, but I am going to be teaching at mid as soon as I finish my master's.